There you go. Get the bill, Xbox, the box. Good luck to you, JB.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh, damn. That was a long one. Oh, I tweaked. 1 second, bro. My bad. Ain't been doing these. Alright, you got Ronnie out there. Huh? Okay. And I am ready, I think. Let me see. I need to set the shit up before the game starts next time. And then put Vontae. Okay, cool, now I'm ready. Whole time he was being doing these. We got a nice little defense on that team. I forgot about that.
First down and much more here for Jones.
Nice,
Touchdown,
nice.
Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 75 yards.
Oof,
and
that's
the
good.
Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Jonesy boy a little slow.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast.
14.
Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
We got Stephon Diggs.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down, finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this.
Why do I keep putting
They're
him in
going
the
to go
fucking
for
game?
it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. Here's Allen.
Good play, good play.
And that's caught by Beasley.
Huh?
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Buying time to his left.
Take it off. Yes, sir.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Yes, sir, Nelson. Too bad you ain't finna play no more. Take you out after this drive.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On first down, Jones.
Ooh, no, I didn't.
And he's free going down the left side.
Good
It's
shit,
a
Ronald.
race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Bills nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, I forgot. Allen, nice.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to
Good
throw.
play.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
Good
and he's
catch.
able to find Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And again, it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, that's all fucked up. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
That's not a good
Again,
thing.
they'll throw with Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Oh, no. Oh, good pick.
It'll be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Get that straight.
So after the INT, it's
Oh,
Brady.
shit.
Now the pressure
I saw
comes
him
and he
coming. Good
goes
defense.
down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Good play.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And across the 15-yard line. They'll get 9 there.
Damn,
That sets them up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills nothing.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brady.
Throw it.
Fumble.
Get the
Brady
ball.
loses the football.
Good shit, boy. Just run straight. Just run straight.
Much like the running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Oh, no, I didn't. I tweaked. Damn, that's on me. Yeah, wrong person. Fuck. Damn, I had it first right there, too. Oh, well.
Touchdown, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Damn.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get him, get him. Good shit, Vita.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 27. A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Allen's throw is complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Bucs 20.
Here's Allen to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he loses the football a second time. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit
That
of
nigga needs
yardage
to
on
get
the
out the
play,
game.
actually,
That's
and
the
they'll hold
second
on
fumble.
to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Oh my God, I didn't
Allen
get to
to
do my
throw
fucking
once
play.
more. Flush to his right.
Pick off, yes sir.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Damn, this motherfucker fast. Oh! Come on, get over there. Go home. Yo! No, he didn't just do that to him. Come on, now. There you go, Winfield. Slow ass.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great
Put that-
example of a
put your
team that
hands
was
up,
really
man.
amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead
game's
is swelled to
still
the
going,
point
man.
where you're wondering if it is over already.
I've lost way, way worse games
Fields
than
it in
this.
the middle of the end zone.
Ooh, see?
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
That nigga
All
Stephon is
good
fast.
field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you
Yeah,
are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Allen now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What the hell?
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now Allen again. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run.
Oh, you got a good touchdown.
Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills cut into that lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football. Full half to be played.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Got me tagged early, hit the hole, then I run it.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it.
Oh, good pick.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Levante David.
That was a great pick.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Make him cough the ball
I
up.
like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd
Oh,
quarter,
come on, big
3 and out, not what they wanted, and you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting
I heard you on that route, bro. What are you running around for?
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st down, Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
Oh, get the ball.
Big gain, but a fumble. But
Come on, y'all. What's up with these fumbles y'all not getting up? That's the 3rd one.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose it. And this is caught for a
no, he
Bills
didn't.
touchdown. John Brown.
How you gonna get big like
there to
that?
make the grab. And the Bills get a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys.
I did not touch this
Sometimes
nigga.
they get lost in the
How
traffic. But
is that
usually
possible?
what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Right,
the safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady now to throw. This is caught. Gronkowski.
Come on, Gronk, fight, bitch.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
Come on, why are you faster than him?
Well,
She's catching up to him.
Accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Ooh,
Pass
good
rush,
play. Good
pass
play.
rush, pass rush.
Cole
Whether
Beasley
it's
just
guys
ran
up
into
front,
the
or maybe you
receiver,
bring
but
additional
that was a really
guys,
good
but
play.
you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Left side by John Brown. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Ooh, good
Now
play.
they go screen.
Good play.
It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. On Diggs, 75 yards. And the Bills cut into that
Ball because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Y'all ran right into him.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Brady. On the move to his left. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
There you go, Evans.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 85 yards. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches.
What the fuck was that?
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
My
you've
dude
almost got to
for
get down to those
315
starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
God.
Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So the shotgun snapped to Allen.
Big boy
And
got a
my
pick.
goodness,
Yes, sir.
Another
Go home, big boy.
interception.
Go home, big boy.
Picked off at the 40.
Shit.
Look at the big man rumble.
Oh, he got it.
Pick
Yes,
six.
sir.
He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
He was tired as hell.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now Brown.
Damn, Antonio, you ain't got the spin moves like you
That's
used
going to
to.
go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the back?
Ooh, that was a good pick.
But that pass is intercepted. Tre'Davious White
Never can
with
count
a
out
pick.
Tre'Davious.
There he goes left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six makes it a Bills touchdown.
Wait, hold on there, player. Hold on, player.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone.
Who the fuck told you to leapfrog out the end zone?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's a good play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them.
Damn.
Looking for
Evans,
and it's
right there.
intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Bruh.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
It's like a trade.
I remember
It's
being
killing
in
me
a
right there.
defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
And he'll
play,
take
man.
it into the
You
end
deserve
zone
that.
for a Buffalo touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
it's
really
just something
does.
maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, Tom, just hike the ball, my nigga.
They'll go again to Jones. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but
GG's,
not
buddy.
before they work it across midfield. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
To put up
This is crazy. Man, I'm doing pretty good. I should be 4-0 right now.